on that new picture. No, it's not the long road, it's the Milwaukee road. It's the Milwaukee road. Oh yeah, because there's no only. Okay, but it's on this side, it's on my side. I literally saw it when we were looking around. Actually, no. It used to be a crosswalk, but now they don't work. They turned it to a crossing.
Pushing out left side of the train as we travel south, we'll see old mill parks, services, and locations. These are awaiting restoration. The white locomotive, the UP9, was built in the Illinois Century in June 1924. It was sold to Gucci and then
Head up to 50th Street.
Alright, headed to 50th. How many is it?
30.
30.
See? I could. It's a higher priority, so I guess.
Turned into a trail. Like that's Katy line.
where volunteers got
When you put on video on my audio, this is the day you see
the window glass has been replaced in the length of the store, which is now essentially a logo. The Kanoko senior balls in the 1930s, and our volunteers had to have 4 clipboards specially built in the southeastern Oklahoma area because lumber dimensions have changed in the past number of years. The MKC 1045 inspection car is a unique, one-of-a-kind car converted from an old box car to allow workers to inspect the rails and roadbed from the part of a locomotive. It went from the Katy building to the U.S. Army Artillery Base at Fort Sill, where it was used as a Ford artillery spotting car.
saw that coming. Are you okay?
Wow. And the museum also has a story of the original interior as well as the original green and yellow paint scheme. The Rock Island 1783 Ford caboose began its life as a movie rock more than a century ago in 1915. During World War II, a great demand for railroad building blocks and the converting building blocks led to it being converted to a caboose. Eventually, it was donated to the museum. Two locomotives, armed and others, have been permanently installed as museum volunteers. Virtually all work here at the museum is done by volunteers. If you'd like to become a museum volunteer, we're always looking for new enthusiastic folks to help. From relocating other restorations of railroad to large scale maintenance, track and roadbed work, painting, rails, serving and sponsors. The opportunity to learn and or create a second run to the museum as a member. Either way, the member you and one other receive lecture copy of the newsletter to keep you informed in museum activities, as well as 2 free train rides on the train rides. It's really awesome. Membership forms are available in the
Do it? No. A little bit, but not much.
got hit. Got a hair on the back of my neck. And,
With the board, I'm not seeing the parking guard.
Alright, no crow. No flagger on flowing.
I got him. He showed up.
At least we're in here.
Okay, thank you.
you guys have any questions about trains?
No.
No questions?
I have them to answer my questions.
Oh yeah?
There are 20 more.
Clear 20.
Thank you.
Yeah, sure enough. You guys ever take the Harlem Flyer down to Fort Worth?
We moved to Fort Worth two years ago. Good area down there. We hadn't ridden the train yet.
So we're working on things.
We rode the tarantula back when he was like 6 months old.
Yeah.
That was
Well, it's a real train.
Yeah.
It's not like this at all. This is just like almost an amusement park ride, you know. This is sort of an example about how a train would start as it left the city, you know. Yeah.
So this is the whole time?
Oh no. Oh no. Amtrak going to Fort Worth, they average about 70, 80 miles an hour. Yeah.
Mom rode up there in the war.
Yeah, they run
30
70,
back in the day.
80 miles an hour most of the time. Yeah, they didn't goof around about it. You know, they kept the tracks up in tremendous shape, especially due to the volume of traffic that was being hauled during World War II. They had people out there keeping those rails up, and they were running steam engines by and large, which meant that they had to perform extra maintenance because the steam engine is so big and heavy compared to what they have today. Yeah.
So we got to see a big boy.
Yeah.
Engine 48 to conductor.
Well, they're going to run
Hey, can you get a hold of the car host and see if there's anybody on the flat car that needs to be moved inside?
is going to run a train south to eastern Oklahoma
Flat car.
this month. Yeah, I think it's the 23rd or 4th.
Hopefully they already moved inside.
But you can find out, go to the Canadian Pacific steam schedule, and it'll show you the dates. They'll run down, I think they're going to stop in Hartshorn, or I think that's where they're going to stop.
We're going all the way to Mexico City.
Huh?
We're going all the way to Mexico City.
Well, I knew they were going to stop in Laredo, Texas.
They're going to go down to Mexico City for about a month.
Yeah. Well, that'd be something to do. But,
Go ahead.
I know they go down through all the places that I've been in
They want to be outside
old Mexico. Years ago, I went down there and hung out on the
so people can move in between the cars if they need to.
Ferrocarriles de Mexico and talked to the employees down there and whatnot. That was back in 1997. And they were thinking at that time, the National Railroad of Mexico was thinking about merging with a Japanese company. And I told a big group of employees down there, I said, you want to wreck your lives, just join up with the Japanese. They'll have people watching over every move you make with a stopwatch. Don't think they won't. And those guys are standing there looking at me like, wow, you know. And it turned out they merged with the Kansas City Southern, you know. Yeah.
My uncle was a brakeman during World War II in Nevada.
Really? Oh, yeah.
He was hauling ammunition down there.
Yeah? Wow.
Do they need any railroad company?
All the time.
About 5 cars to the platform. Stop on your mark.
Really? Oh, that's nice. We'd be happy to have it. They're getting ready sometime in the next year. They're going to break ground and build a big exhibit building to hold all this. We got a boxcar full of stuff we can't display because we just don't have a place.
Yeah.
But they're going to They're gonna finally do it.
How long have you worked on the rail?
I haven't. No, I'm just a volunteer. When I was a kid, 8 or 9 years old, my dad and I started taking train trips from Oklahoma City to Dallas or Oklahoma City to Fort Worth. And we'd go down on a Saturday night and come back on Sunday afternoon, you know, and had a real good time doing it. Did that a lot. And so, shucks, I never in my life dreamed that I could be doing something like this, but I've been out here for 30 years. And I've been a member of the parent group of this organization since 1972. Yeah.
Exciting, you know.
Now this line actually originally went from Oklahoma City to Kansas City. And 1972, the Missouri, Kansas, and Texas decided they didn't need this line anymore. They could get into Oklahoma City by other means. And so they abandoned this, and the city of Oklahoma City bought the line as far as 63rd Street. And after that, all this down in here grew up like this forest on both sides of it. There were trees down in here big as a stove, you know, and we cut it all down and graded it off and built this we built this down here in 2006. It was thought, the powers that be thought we would start running trains to Remington Park from Bricktown.
Oh, yeah?
But we couldn't get into Bricktown. Yeah.
We have now reached end of track at Adventure Station on 50th Street. The Adventure District is home to several other fine museums, and also the home of the Softball World Series, as well as the OKC Zoo. Please remain seated while the train makes a brief stop before beginning our return to the museum. To our wonderful friends on the open car, do not worry, your shower is free of charge.
Well, it was pretty dry out there, really. You guys have any questions about trains back here? Nope.
Part of
Oh, they're wasting on your folks.
It's our time to run! Run! They're kind of scared of the big boom.
In case y'all are wondering why we're going so darn slow, we have a section of track here where the track is a little bit bad. Not dangerous, but just bad, so we don't go too fast over it. Hopefully we'll have that corrected by the end of the month. Big time of the year is at Christmas, when we have the Christmas train. We'll haul, last year we hauled just about 250 people shy of 39,000 people between November 15th and December 27th. Yep.
Well, that's good.
It's a theatrical production called the Polar Express. And they actually get on the railroad cars and in the aisles of the cars, they have this reenactment of the movie, The Polar Express. Yeah. Yeah. If they want to come in here, maybe. Come on, be real careful. This is where the CCC and WPA had a camp during the Depression, where they had barracks and built the zoo. Yeah. And other varying features around Oklahoma City. Where they would make up trains, they had what they called a hump yard. And the hump would be an elevator thing where they could shove a string of cars in there, maybe 100 cars. They would bring them in with a switch engine and get them to a certain point and shove them over this hump. And immediately after they went over the hump, that'd be just one track, you know. Immediately after they went over the hump, there'd be tracks like this that went out in several different directions. And those cars could go this way or that way, depending on which track the switchman set them out on. So they could make up 10 or 12 trains at once. Yeah. So if you didn't want a car humped, that meant that there's something about that car that they didn't want damage in humping it, because sometimes they get too much velocity going over the hump. They're running down there and smash into something real hard, you know. If you had a carload of television sets, you wouldn't want those humped, you know. Eggs, carload of eggs, other kind of perishables, you know. But that's what humping is. Yeah. Now, that said, some of our volunteers came out here the other day, and much to their surprise, there was a mattress on top of this car back here behind us. And things that indicated somebody was having fun up there, you know. So, you know. Certainly does. That one behind me, how they got a mattress clear up there, I have no clue. They have pop bottles and everything else set up there. So there's sometimes a week goes by that nobody's here. various reasons, you know. We're just primarily out here on the weekends, but and despite all the we got cameras everywhere, but that wasn't on it.
I know, I watched that.
For the do not hump, we saw cars in Amarillo that were for the nuclear place out there that had do not hump for obvious reasons. Helium cars.
Yeah.
You know, we're up there and still helium. And of course the ammo cars.
Were there different sizes of cabooses?
Some were a little longer than others, you know. You might have some in certain parts of the country, like on the Milwaukee line, going out across North Dakota, and Wyoming, and Montana, you know, that could have been long enough to have had seating and a baggage door on one side where they could take some express packages and whatnot. Yeah. These seats are not typically found in this kind of a caboose. So they have much different seating. These are school bus seats that were added to facilitate hauling people in here. And of course the stove is original to the car. We used it for a while when we first got it, but then one day it liked to set us on fire, so we quit using it. Yeah. And there's a little restroom underneath the cupola here. And of course up here in the top, those would have had much different seats that were seats that were up on a pedestal, more like a truck driver's seat, you know, that had armrest and could swivel around different directions. Yeah.
What was the purpose of that?
To be able to just sit up in there and watch the train, make sure there wasn't any crazy stuff. As the train, if you're on a normal train where the train goes around curves, so you're sitting up there in the cupola,
We ask that you
you
please
can see a
remain
lot of
seated for your
stuff down the
safety.
side of the
Once the
train, you know,
conductor
like,
determines that it is safe for the
for
passengers
example,
to
if you have a flat
will
car
inform your carman
and you
who will
had
announce that you are free to depart.
load of combines
Please
on the flat
take just
car,
a moment to look around
and for
you
some
and your
reason
seat
there was a
to make
chain
sure you
that
have
come
gathered
off
up all your
and was
possessions
dragging
and
down the side of the track.
everything behind.
Those chains can
Bags,
do all
baggage,
kinds
cell
of
phones,
crazy
even small
damage.
children.
Or banded,
On behalf of all
Bandit.
volunteers and today's training
Look,
crew, we thank you.
one of those
for
bands
guiding
can come
us
loose and they're this wide.
at the Oklahoma
And that can
Building.
come loose
Visit us
and
again.
cut a
Thank you
man's
so
leg
much.
off if he's standing next to the track. You know, just had to cut off a railroad crossing post this big around.
Wow.
And they still have that happen every once in a while, you know. Yeah, stuff like that can tear down $1 million worth of railroad signals, electric railroad signals, just in a blink of an eye. Yeah.
You're eating
rain quit before we got back. Oh, see if I can get moving again.